Before you spend a single dime on the Anker Soundcore 2, I literally spend hours deep diving into the factory spec sheets and poring over real buyer reports so you don't have to. Welcome to Tech Verdict Central, the channel that chews through the specs and does the heavy lifting of research, giving you a pure, data-backed technical analysis so you can buy better and with zero regrets. And hey, to make your life easier, if you're already ready to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller, the official and safe link is right down in the description. All right, let's get straight to the technical breakdown.
So, before you pull the trigger on your next portable speaker, we've got to ask a pretty fundamental question. Can a budget-friendly device actually meet your daily needs, or is it hiding some critical flaws behind that low price tag? Basically, does cheap mean you're sacrificing quality?
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, the budget audio promise. Then, core technical specs, real-world performance, battery and connectivity, the honest limitations, and finally, the final verdict.
All right, part 1. The budget audio promise. Dependable audio without the flagship pricing.
The manufacturer is really focusing on portability, rugged durability, and long battery life here, rather than throwing in complex audiophile-grade features that hike up the price. But is that actually enough for you? Stick around, because in just a bit, I'm going to show you a specific detail in the spec sheet that could completely flip your buying decision.
Moving right along to Section 2, Core Technical Specifications. Let's deconstruct those factory specs.
Okay, looking at our baseline data, we're dealing with a really compact device that still packs in some solid modern standards. We've got stereo sound backed by their proprietary bass-up technology, an IPX7 waterproof rating for durability, a pretty massive claim of up to 24 hours of battery life, and Bluetooth 5 for connectivity.
Now, translating the manual's jargon for a second. An IPX7 rating essentially means this speaker is built to survive heavy rain, spills, and even accidental submersions in water. Practically speaking, it makes this device a really safe bet for pool parties, the beach, or just accidentally leaving it out on the patio during a sudden rainstorm.
Section 3. Real-world performance. Time to move beyond the spec sheet.
So, according to the real buyer reports we curated, the stereo sound and bass-up technology actually do a great job filling medium to large rooms with clear, dynamic audio. And what I liked most when analyzing this product is that it entirely avoids that cheap, tinny, or distorted sound that usually plagues speakers in this budget tier.
And because of its tough construction and compact form factor, it absolutely thrives at pool parties, beach trips, camping adventures, or literally just tossing it in your backpack or car. It turns almost any location into a listening spot without you having to stress about breaking a fragile piece of tech. Which brings us to Section 4, Battery and Connectivity. Staying powered and connected all day. The absolute standout number here is 24. That represents the up to 24 hours of playtime you can expect on a single charge at typical volume levels. But keep watching, because shortly we'll be looking at the exact honest scenarios where this speaker actually falls short. You know, why does a 24-hour battery matter so much in the real world? Because having all-day audio fundamentally frees you from the constant anxiety of frequent recharging. You can literally just power it up once and kind of forget about the battery for days at a time.
Plus, the spec sheet notes that this battery life is paired with Bluetooth 5. This guarantees you a stable, low-latency wire connection. So whether you're streaming music, podcasts, or audiobooks from a smartphone, tablet, or your laptop, the connection stays locked in and reliable without that annoying audio lag.
All right, Section 5, the honest limitations, what you really need to know before buying.
Now here is a critical point you absolutely need to consider before swiping your credit card. Let's talk about the cons. While it's highly effective for casual listening, delivering impressive volume and clear audio that's more than adequate for parties, it simply cannot meet audiophile demands. It lacks immersive surround sound, it's missing that deep low-end bass impact, and it just doesn't have the intricate sonic detail and clarity that audiophiles require.
And there's another strict limitation to that durability spec we talked about earlier. The IPX7 rating absolutely protects against accidental spills and brief submersions, but it definitely does not mean you can take this speaker swimming or subject it to heavy, prolonged water exposure. It's meant to survive an accident, guys, not live at the bottom of the pool.
Finally, Section 6, the final verdict. Is the Soundcore 2 actually worth it?
So, based on our data curation, here is the ideal buyer profile. This is perfectly built for outdoor enthusiasts, party hosts, budget-conscious music lovers, and anyone seeking dependable utility. However, it is an absolute waste of your money if you are a studio audiophile looking for pristine, high-end sonic detail.
As our source material perfectly summarizes, it delivers honest, dependable value that matches its versatile ambitions perfectly. To sum it all up, your biggest pro is that rugged 24-hour reliable utility, and your biggest con is the lack of top-tier acoustic detail.
Ultimately, you've got to ask yourself, does your daily soundtrack require a premium price tag, or is dependable value exactly what you need? If the specs of this product make sense for your needs, remember that the safe, discounted link straight from Amazon is waiting for you down below in the description and the pinned comment. Happy shopping, and I'll see you in the next explainer.